Hi everyone, let's get started. Let's get started. The energy up there. La, 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 la. La, 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 Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope everybody's okay. Another day in London. Now it's what time is it? It's nearly 20 to 9. I'm a little bit late. Sorry about that. I was preparing myself and I just forgot. Time flies when you're not paying attention. Okay, so today, what are we talking about? Today, gonna do some Ho'oponopono. Have you ever heard about Ho'oponopono? And anyone? Anyone? No? Oh my God, I can't hear. There's nobody here, but it's fine. It's fine. The Ho'oponopono is a kind of healing. Okay, it's from Hawaii. Okay, so a Hawaiian style of healing. Okay, so yeah, usually they say when you do Ho'oponopono, you are clearing, you're doing some cleaning, some deleting from limitations from your conscious, from your brain, from our body. Okay, and they say that we are connecting to a super conscious. Have you ever heard about the word super conscious? Yeah, so I mean, when it comes to spirituality, there's so many things going on. Each person understands their own way, and there is no wrong way because I mean, God. I mean, we're talking about the Creator, about the Spirit that brought to life everything in the universe. So, it's a mystery. Nobody really knows. We're having the people, they have mediumship. They see stuff. Some of them listen to stuff. Some see ghosts. So each person has an interpretation of what's going on. But there's no right or wrong. We're going to really find out when we go back to our superconscious, when we leave this body and we join again our full self. So there and then is when we're going to find out the truth. But till that happens, we just speculate. There's a lot of speculation. So that's what I'm going to do here today. So I'm going to give you my version of how I understand that. That makes easy, like for my mind, for my brain to process. And yeah, you can take it or leave it. We're in a free country. That's what they say, at least. We're in a free country, free democracy. Is there a democracy, really? But anyways, that's what I said. So we go by that Bible, okay? So we follow the Bible. So to me, so how do I understand that? I learned that from someone from my country, from Brazil. Um, he is one of my guides, my master, someone I really respect, and I'm learning a lot from him. His name is Pablo Marçal. Maybe someone here heard about him, I don't know, but I learned a lot because he's a very spiritual person. He's not religious. I'm not religious. I used to be Catholic a long time ago. I grew up in a Catholic church because I'm Brazilian. I was in the Catholic church up to when I was like 30th, something like that. But then I just gave up in religion because we have 6,000 religions in this planet, and each religion, they like just fighting among themselves. They don't come to a common sense. One says like going to the right side is correct. The other one says right is wrong. You need to go to the left. The other one, both sides are wrong. You need to go straight. You need to go backwards. It's just so much confusion. So yeah, it's not about believing. I don't go to an institution and religious institution because Jesus, I follow Jesus. I love Jesus. I grew up Catholic, Christian. So I follow his teachings and I feel his presence all the time. Anytime I just go into deep meditation. I just think of him and I feel straight away in my heart talking to me. So I know him by feeling him, not by knowing, by reading somewhere. And he says, the kingdom, heaven kingdom is inside of us, inside of our heart, inside of you. We are gods, he said, because we created gods. God, if you see Genesis, how the beginnings, the first book, how do you say that? The creation book, because I don't know in English. I never checked. How is it called? It's the first book from the Bible. Anyways, so God created us as himself. He said the word, and Adam and Eve came to life and was created like God. So we are gods. But anyways, but there's a million definitions. So I'm not going to go, but going back from how I understand the superconscious, our body, soul, how do I understand, make sense of this so I don't go crazy, because there's so much craziness everywhere. So to me, like the superconscious, because they say like there's a superconscious, which is our full being, like the one that was created, our spirit that God created before he created our planet. Even before Earth was made by God, we were there with God because we are eternals, we are immortals, we don't die. Spirit, conquer spirit, because in essence we are spirits. So what happened? We have our spirit, our superconscious, that's us in our full potential, like God, full power. Okay. And then, so what happened? We were there, let's say, just for your comprehension. We are there with God in heaven, space. We are everything. Everything's connected. So we are everything. So everything that exists in the universe is part of us. So we were there in the universe, the power, all that power, the power we see everywhere. They give us light, they give us energy, everything. And so we kept creating more stuff, planets, the sun, several suns, galaxies, whatever. There's so many things. No endings, it's unlimited, it's always growing, expanding. Every day there's more information coming in and expanding, and more energy coming. There's no ending, there's no beginning, there's no ending. So we created Earth, like let's call Earth as a playground. So we made this playground here in a kind of it's a matter, because everything is matter, is energy. There's no really, like we see, I can see my computer, everything like solid, but if you get a microscope and go deep, you're going to see is matter, is energy, is electrons, protons. That we learned that in chemistry. So but we made all this stuff here for us to play in a more dense kind of vibration. So it's energy, but vibrate much, much slower, very slow, so we can touch, that we can feel it, physically speaking. So he was, and then we there, spirit, powerful, but we can't touch anything because spirit just pass through matter because it's so light. So it's the opposite of matter because the energy vibrates so high, so powerful, so it cannot touch. So we I don't know how because I don't remember. We're gonna remember when we join our superconscious, our spirits again, but we're not there yet. So we don't know. We just can speculate. So um so one point we decide, okay, let's create a vehicle. Let's call it that, a vessel, a vehicle, which is our body, so we can jump in this vehicle and drive it and have fun. Because here, God, on the seventh day, he rested after the creation. He took some rest and said, today is the day to enjoy. And we're supposed to be enjoying since that day. If Adam and Eve, all the situation that happened, they ate from the tree of all knowledge, and because they got all the knowledge, they were, the story. So we're not in paradise anymore, not enjoying the Eden area anymore because of them. All that what happened. But anyway, but we're here. So to me, how I understand? So we have our spirit, which is ourself, in a full-on 100%. So one point we decide, no, let's get a part of our spirit and make it more dense, lower the vibration to make sure we can become matter in a way, in a physical way, like solid, so it can tangible, you can touch, like I can touch my guitar. And let's jump on a vehicle so we can drive this vehicle and enjoy. So our spirits took, like, let's say the spirit's 100%. So it took 10% of itself and created soul. And what's the purpose of the soul? Is to connect the spirit, which is everywhere, linked to everywhere, here, in the planet, in the universe, everywhere, because the spirit is everywhere, is everything. So to connect our spirit to the vehicle, to the body. So we have a soul. So the soul is the connector. So the soul is the one driving this vehicle, this matter, which dies after 100 years, 120 years, according to the Bible. So after 120 years, the vehicle just go back to be clay. We came from the clay and go back to clay, isn't it? So yeah, till we go back in 100-ish years, if we don't have any accident or don't die of any disease or whatever. So we have 120 years, and in 120 years, this vehicle, which I would say like 1% of our spirit. So the 10%, the spirit says, okay, 9% is going to be the soul, which is going to link me, the spirit, to the 1%, which is the body. So the soul is the link between the spirit, the superconscious, and the body. So that's the soul, which is supposed to drive this. But most of the time, do you know what happens? The soul is not driving anything. The soul is lost because our brain took over, our ego, because the ego is the brain, is the mind. So the mind says, you know what? I don't care about you guys there. Soul, spirit, don't care. I'm driving. I'm driving myself. I'm the vehicle and I'm the driver. And took over us, our ego. So that's why you suffer too much. Most of the time, you let the ego drive. So the ego has all this, the flesh. You see, the Bible says the flesh fights with the spirit and the spirit fights with the flesh. So our body wants a lot of stuff that's not nice. If you let it drive, do everything you want, to end up, where? We end up in the cemetery earlier. So you need to be careful. And our mind feel like your mind want to be all day on TikTok. Our mind, the main goal of our mind is to save energy, like to do the same things daily, every day, do the same, repeat. Don't want to try anything new, because if you try new stuff, you're going to spend energy. You need to learn. So the mind want to save energy, want to save you, to protect you, because the mind learned from the cavemen, our ancestors, everything is dangerous. Just by being outside, you're in dangerous all the time. Anything new is not good. So for your mind, everything's dangerous. So the mind wants to just hide, just be like TikTok. Let's watch TikTok all day. Let's just flick through, or Instagram, or so we're not spending energy, and we say, if you just here, okay, so entertain me and forget about life, about forget living. That's what our mind wants. But our soul doesn't want that. Our soul, remember, is 9% of the powerful being, which is our spirit. So our soul misses a lot of stuff, because our souls remember. Our body is just 1%, our brain, our ego. We don't remember much of what the spirit have seen, because the spirit's seen everything. The spirit is part of God. I mean, created, that knows everything that exists. So our soul misses a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this planet I'm not aware of. I myself, the ego, the brain, a lot of things I never tried, I don't even know exists, but my soul knows. But if I don't communicate, I don't let my soul. So it's this area that is your soul, is your heart. So if you don't let your heart, your gut feeling, you say, oh, I have a gut feeling, I shouldn't do that. So that's your soul talking, screaming. But most of the time, say, shut up, heart. I'm not listening to emotion, to heart. No, I'm listening to ego, brain. Brain's in control. So most of the time, you shut up the soul, and we suffer because of that, because the soul sees places we never seen, can see distance, can see the future, the past, everything. The soul has a massive connection with the spirit. But the ego doesn't have anything. So every time you silence your heart, you don't let the feeling come through, come out, we suffer. So we need to start listening more to our soul. But how do we do that? We listen to our soul by silencing, by being present, like in the now. Like now I'm talking to you. I'm focusing on being present here, looking at the camera, making sure I'm talking to you, you understand me, and I don't lose my focus on what I'm trying to say. But most of the time, most people on this planet, they're not here. Like the body's here, but you're thinking like, oh my God, tomorrow I need to be at work, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I have this bill to pay. I have most of the time in the future. So your body is here. I'm talking to you, let's say, and you're not even paying attention. Sometimes, did you understand? Do I need to repeat? Something like that. Because people are flying, always in the future or always in the past. Past, future, future, past. Never in the present. So if you're not in the present, you're not going to hear what your heart is saying. You're not going to feel the emotions. So you're not listening to your soul. And your soul is the driver. So most of the time, the car, there's no driver. The driver is the car is the driver. The ego is in control. So when the ego is in control, we in trouble. That's all I can say. Anyways, so yeah, I just want you to remember that. So we have the spirit, which is our super conscious. We have our soul, and we have our body. So the spirit should, because the spirit is in communion with God, because God and the spirit is the same. Like Jesus says, we are all gods. We are all part of God. We all came from God. We're a small fraction of the Almighty God, the source, the creator. So our spirit is in communication with God, face to see God, feels the energy. God is energy. It's not someone, it's not a person. So the spirit sees everything, knows everything that exists in the universe. So so your spirit should be in contact with your soul, passing the information, and the soul drive the vehicle. But most of the time you cut that connection, and you cut it early, okay? Since we are kids, when we stop thinking, imagination is your faith. Imagination is what creates everything. So when you can imagine something, create an image you're creating what's coming next for you. So but when we are kids, it's an imagination. Play. Now stop it. You need to be more reason. Now just focus maths. This kind of stuff, but no imagination, no play, no storytelling. You read story for your kids when they're sleeping? No, because that's gonna trigger the imagination, and they're gonna start creating good things. Because when you allow imagination, feelings, allow your soul to come alive, a lot of nice stuff happens to you. But most of the time, we don't. We stop it. Now we in control the ego. And then our life, it is what it is. We see in the planets how many people suffering. So we need to let our soul be more in control. Listen more to your heart. Allow, when the feeling comes, it's something happy. You're feeling happy. Your heart is like beating faster. Let the feeling come. Feel it. Smile. That's, oh my God, oh, that's so good. That's why I feel like when I meditate, when I sing a song that touches my heart, it's a beating, and I feel like, I don't know, I'm going to explode, but it's so nice. I just stay in the moment of thank you. Sometimes I cry. If you feel like crying of happiness, cry. That's good. So let the feeling pass through you. And when you're feeling a lot, it's, oh my God, I'm going to explode. There's so much emotion, so nice emotion, happiness. So it's okay. Heart, come on. Spread it throughout the whole body. Just give the command to say spread. And every cells on your body, everything is going to feel it as well. And you're going to clean your body. You make the diseases disappear. All of a sudden, oh, I had a pain here. Oh, the pain's gone. Why? Oh, because of love, happiness from my heart spread through my body. Oh, which is the opposite of love. It's hate. When you hate someone, you don't forgive, you don't forget, you don't let it go. What happens? Your body starts being like every time worse and worse, and the diseases come, pains everywhere, cancer, so many bullshit. Why? Because of the hate, because of the negativity. Because if you lower your vibration is low, your body's dis-ease. So it's not easy, it's not relaxed, it's not in the ease, not in like a resting, having fun. It's in the dis-ease, it's in distress, it's suffering. And but if you have a distress, you have a lot of negative energy going inside of you, the energy has to end up somewhere. Because most of the time the stress comes from the brain, but the brain can't hold it, because the brain hold and get damaged, and then we're gonna have a massive problem. So what the brain does starts first, I don't want to hear, because it's gonna damage the whole vehicle. So let's throw this somewhere else. Okay, where I don't know. I go to the leg, and then all of a sudden, like, feeling pain just by touching. And then let's throw this in the stomach, in the kidney, so you have an ulcer, and you have it's the negativity, it's the hatred. So stop hating. Okay, be positive, listen to your heart. Let if you're feeling happy, like now, oh my God, touch my heart. Just by talking about happiness and gratitude and say thank you, it's beating fast and so good. Sorry guys, let me just enjoy. And you breathe deep, and thank you God. Just say thank you. So and just enjoy the moment, and ask her, can you please give this delicious feeling to the other parts of the body, so my whole body can enjoy. and just say that and enjoy. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Anyway, I hope you understand. So we have spirit, soul, body. Body should be the vehicle, the soul is the driver, and let's say the spirit is the road where you go through. The roads can take you everywhere. We have the this galaxies of the limit. If you can now, man that can go out. I know Elon Musk is it's creating spaceships and stuff. So soon the spaces will be not the limit anymore. There'll be no limit. And that's the road. That's your spirit, because the spirit connects to everything. I mean, there's no beginning or end. It's limited. It's infinity. It goes everywhere. So that's our road. That's what the road the soul follows. The soul follows what the road says. The signs when we allow the soul, your heart, to see the signs that the spirit is giving it on the road, and you let the soul drive the vehicle. Most of the time, we want to drive the vehicle. We are the vehicle, and we want to drive it. So things doesn't go well, doesn't end up well. But anyway, so I hope I didn't make it much confusion in your head and you understood, because I mean, I love studying about this kind of stuff, spirituality, what's a soul, what's a spirit, how life works. I love it. And let's do some cleanses. So the Ho'oponopono, let's go back. So they're gonna do a Ho'oponopono, and then we're gonna finish. So mainly the basics, now the shortcut for Ho'oponopono. There's 4 words that you say anytime, and it's going to help you clearing your mind, doing some cleanse. So you cleanse, you clear, you delete thoughts, negativities that stuck somewhere in your brain, in your mind, that you don't want there anymore. You don't need to know what it is. You just clean. And soon you're going to see a difference. So usually what do you say? What are the 4 words? You can say, I love you. You're saying to yourself, like I say, Marcelo, I love you. I love you so much. I love you. And then you can say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter why. Why are you sorry? Could be for something from when you were a child, or from 10 days ago. I don't know. Don't need to know. I just want it cleaned. I want the thoughts to go. So I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And then thank you. Always be grateful. Gratitude is one of the higher frequencies when you say thank you, but you feel it, not just word. You feel in your heart. For anything like, God, thank you, because I am alive right now. Thank you. Thank you because I can breathe. It's so good to breathe. And you say thank you, when you're grateful, you vibrate really high. So that's amazing. So that's a Ho'oponopono. You can say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. So very easy. And you can say all day long, anytime. Just focus on the words like you mean it. Okay, you're not just saying, I say, open. So say, oh, I love you. So tell yourself, your body loves to know that it's loved. And you say, brain, I love you. My mind, I love you. It changes energetically speaking. If you could see like a molecule or the atom, if you could see in a microscope, you can see changes. Have you ever seen, there's an experiment, I forgot his name. I know he's Japanese. He's done some experiment with rice, with 3 different, what's a tub full of rice, cooked rice. One of them, he was like, saying nice things all day for 1 month, stuff like that. The other one just saying bad things, like swearing words all day for 1 month. And the other one just leave alone there, like was neutral, not saying bad things or negative things or positive things. the neutral, left alone. So after 1 month, the one that just said nice things was still nice. The rice looked nice, visually speaking. The one they were just swearing, saying bad words all day long was like black, was like, oh, was something really disgusting. So just so you can see how your words has power. Do you know words have power? God creates the whole planet using just words, because he says the was at the beginning was just a word, and God said, make the light. The light was made. So God used just a word, because words vibrate, come from your vocal cords as vibration and energy, and it's very powerful. So sometimes we say so many bullshit you don't realize we are cursing ourselves, or we blessing ourselves or our children. Sometimes you say to your son, or oh, you stupid. So you're cursing it, because words are power. So look at your words, what you're saying daily, because there's a lot of words it can really cause harm. So pay attention, okay? But anyway, yeah, so that's it. So that's a Ho'oponopono. I'm going to stop here for today, because I think I'm talking a lot already. So I promise tomorrow I'll be back same time, 7:30, okay? And tomorrow we're going to do the long version of Ho'oponopono, okay? So today we done just a small version, but use it. And if you feel any difference, let me know. So write down the comments tomorrow if you see any difference in your life just by doing that, just by cleaning. Let me know, because I'd like to know. So just say, so what's the words for Ho'oponopono? I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. And repeat. Hey, Jessica, how are you, girl? I miss you. Can see you say, hey, Queen. Today I messaged to you in the morning asking if you're there so you could have breakfast together, but you didn't reply. So I realized, oh, she's not, she's off. So if you're in tomorrow, send me a message on Slack so we can have breakfast together. Miss you, girls, a lot. So yes, sorry guys, a friend of mine, she's Portuguese. She's naughty, but I'm not talking about her today here. Miss you a lot. I'm just kidding. She's not naughty. She's a very nice girl. Whoever marries her is going to be really lucky. Love you too, girl. Love you. Okay, so remember, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. If you do, they say, because numbers are very powerful. Each number has a meaning in the sacred geometry and the stuff. If you study that a bit, if you have a look at sacred geometry, you're going to see numbers. There's a lot of meaning behind numbers, and they say if you repeat 108 times, the magic really happens. So try it. So if you have like a paper, write on the paper every time you say, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, one time. So you complete 108 and see what magic happens. Because you're cleaning bad karma, bad thoughts, you're deleting a lot of bullshit from your mind. So yeah, so do it and let me know, please, okay? So see you guys tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow, we're going to do the long version of the Ho'oponopono. We're going to do like a meditation. Okay, so just to finish, let's sing again. So we put our vibration up there so you have a good night's sleep. Okay, because to sleep well, we need to be in a good vibration. So let's do it again with me, everybody. La 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 la. And that's it, guys. So see you tomorrow, same time, 7:30. So we're gonna talk about spirituality, whatever comes to my mind. Usually I don't prepare. I prepared Ho'oponopono, but everything else I was talking about just came to my mind. So let's say it. Okay. So yeah. So nice seeing you all here, Jessica. Love you, girl. Go to sleep because we need to work tomorrow morning. Okay. So everyone from Instagram, from YouTube, have a really nice evening. Sleep well and have nice dreams. And the last time, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Good night. Night, 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 night. Ending.